the Surf Simply culture here, and it's very warm and inviting, and it's very professional and intentional. And I think that that experience really has a positive impact on not only us but everybody that we've talked to this week. And a lot of the folks that we've met this week have been here numerous times, and there's a reason for that. And I think a lot of it has to do with the culture, for sure.
So basically I was trying to teach her how to surf. So I went online to find some videos on how to surf, and I found Rue's Wednesday whiteboard, I think it's called. And we watched them all. And then of course we kept on watching the weekly videos after that, and we said, hey, we gotta go to that resort.
So I have a friend in California that I grew up with that highly recommended Surf Simply. We both went to college together and surfed a little bit in California, and so we were looking for something to do with my grandson Caden, and we thought Surf Simply would just be a great experience to just hang out and to learn some new techniques. It's been a wonderful week, a lot of new information, met a lot of new friends. The staff has been incredible.
3 years ago, a buddy of mine I'd seen on, I think, Facebook, that he and a close friend of mine had come, and it looked like such a great kind of adventure and something that I thought I would enjoy. So I reached out to them, and we decided to come back the next year, and that was 3 times ago. So this is my 3rd time right now, and I think we're going to come back next year.
This is my 5th time at Surf Simply. Every time I come back, I learn something new. My surfing takes a dramatic jump to the next level. There's always things that I can learn. And just the overall, the time here is amazing. It's really an amazing experience.
I've surfed since I was 16, on and off. Coming here, I realized that, wow, I don't really know how to surf really. I don't have any theory. I'm like, wow, I wish I had learned this many years ago.
Coming here, it's really taught me the skills I think I need to move forward. I mean, just the very basics to a whole bunch of things I can work on at home now and get a lot better.
Yeah, so I live in Chicago in the middle of the country, so the nearest ocean is a plane ride away, so I don't surf anytime at home. You know, for me, it's really important anytime I take a trip that I get as much out of it as I can. You know, this was really important to me to have a great experience, and I feel like we packed so much into 1 week that I can go home with a big smile on my face and feel like I really learned so much.
Well, the coaches are amazing. So like, I think that they're all amazing surfers, but they're also all really good with people. They know surfing and they understand different levels that people are at, and they're very good at pinpointing that, and they're actually very good at connecting with the individual person too. It's a really unique product from how they screen, the talent they have, the coaches they are, how good they are with people, and how good they are at what they do, which is surfing and instructing.
The fact that they are recording us with very good equipment, camera equipment, and then we review the videos, and to be able to see what you actually do and all the mistakes that you do, and they can point it out and give you something. Yeah. And then for me, the fact that I knew that she was looked after by a coach, and I could see her taking waves, and the coach was there, I felt like she was safe and I could go on my own and do my own stuff, and it was a wonderful trip that way. Yeah.
definitely think that the method to improving your skills is very well thought through, and definitely professionals on how they approach, wave selection and positioning yourself on the board, and a lot of tools that we can use, I think, at any level, from beginning to intermediate to even advanced.
My coach this week was Asher. He's phenomenal. I mean, I've spent time with him in Peru and my previous times at Surf Simply, but this was the first time that he was actually my coach. He is always fired up, always energetic, and super positive.
I had Derek, and he was amazing. Just able to break everything down super easy, and then give us tons of examples, and then lots of time to practice.
So Derek is fabulous. He's absolutely fantastic. There are not enough great words to describe him. He really helps. I never felt scared. I'm a very sort of timid surfer. He pushed me, sometimes literally, physically up a wave to get me on it.
So our coaches were Teal and Harry, and they both bring a tremendous amount of experience and knowledge to surfing. And it's just interesting to sort of dissect things that we never really had thought about in regard to coaching, and really break it down to some fundamentals that have been really valuable. So yeah, they were fantastic coaches.
Funny part is, I had Derek at first 2 years ago, and I thought, if I come back, I can't work with anybody else, because Derek has got to be the best. And then I worked with Will the next year, and I was just like, Will's just as good as Derek, and I can't believe it. Like, I got really lucky. If I come back, I hope I have one of those guys. And then I came back and I had Harrison and Prado, and I was just like, I wonder how this is going to be. And I feel the same way again. So, it's amazing. These guys are great. The guys and girls are great.
Best moment for me was when we took the boat and we went to Garza.
Right, yes.
That was the highlight. The fact that
for sure.
The waves were too big here. They realized that. I think anybody else would have said, well, we'll just go to the whites and work on our technique. The fact that the management team said, hey, let's rent a boat and go to Garza, that beautiful reef, and surf from a boat, that was definitely the highlight of the trip.
Yeah.
I think the best moment of the week was going out to Garza, to a reef point break. That's something that I haven't surfed much, and the size was a couple of feet overhead and can be very intimidating, but with the coaches there just kind of guiding you, it made it very accessible and just an awesome experience that I'll remember for years to come.
Being out on a point break, out really far from where you can see land, and it was hard to have markers. I'd never been on a point break. There was a time I got caught inside, and nobody wants to be inside. And two coaches, I think it was definitely Jesse, and I think it was Prado, and they both came in to get me, and they're like, come on, let's go, you got to paddle this way, we'll get out together. So yeah, my best part was that because it was super challenging, and I learned a lot of new stuff.
I'm gonna have to say, actually our last day today was amazing. The conditions were perfect. I think for me, the last wave that I got just a couple hours ago at sunset, I rode it all the way into the beach. I felt so solid, so confident. Looking back, seeing that, the white water coming towards me and getting right over it and just feeling so strong and on top of the world. It was the best feeling.
And being able to paddle out with my grandpa, is a really awesome experience to have. I know a lot of people probably aren't lucky enough to have something like that, but it's really cool, for sure.
Yeah, life goes by pretty quick, so to take these opportunities to spend a week away from our normal routine has been really a blessing, for sure.
It's just amazing. I mean, it really is. It's an amazing experience. I mean, you don't have to worry about a single thing. You just show up. and everything's taken care of for you. If you're into surfing, everything's geared towards surfing, but it's much more than that.
I think illuminating is the word I would use to describe Surf Simply and the experience here. I think if you're really passionate about it and you want to improve, you want to learn, absolutely the place for you. And I feel like just the technical instruction, the theory classes, the video coaching, one-on-one time that we got with the coaches, I'm so glad I did it. There's no other words to describe it other than to say I am so glad I made the investment of time to come down here and do it.
Your day is full, you're surfing and then you're eating and then you're going to stretch, which was amazing. Andre's amazing. Then you have your massage and then you're back surfing and then you're eating, and Dennis's food was incredible.
Incredible.
Food is phenomenal. Dennis is one of the most amazing chefs that I've ever had the pleasure to experience his food.
If you haven't even surfed before and you come here, you'll probably definitely catch at least one amazing wave. They're just so great, and we've had so many awesome experiences.
Surf Simply is a place where no matter really what level you are, you can come and get really great surf instruction and up your game. But for me, what ends up being equally as amazing is the relationships that you develop with all of the other people and with the coaches. So when I come back, I feel kind of like I'm coming back and it's extended family. And then each time, I obviously come with 2 friends, so it's 12 people. The 9 other people from all around the world, it's really cool. It's a great experience.
And everybody here is so nice. You get to meet a bunch of super nice people who are all who are all here for the same reason. So right there, you connect very quickly.
Yeah.
And you're looked after. That's to me is the experience. Is you come here and you're looked after by professionals.
It's just, it's a fantastic place. I was thrilled to be back, and we're working on our next trip.
I'm here to say, believe it. It is worth coming down and making the trip and investing the time. I give Surf Simply and Derek and all of the coaches 6 stars out of 5. If that's even possible, I'm so glad I did it.
Well, this is my 5th time at Surf Simply, and I'm already ready to book the 6th.